The 10 years anniversary of Ife Sungbo Archeological Project at the National Museum and Monument, More in Ile Ife, recorded the presence of dignitaries, academic researchers, and lovers of culture. The convener, Professor Adisa Ogunfolakun, in his speech, expressed his gratitude to all members of Ife Sungbo Archeological Project team for contributing immensely to the success of the project.
Today, I'm the happiest person because my dream of almost 40 years ago came to reality because in 1914, when my colleague Gerard Schwinn mooted the idea of carrying out research on Ife, on the earthenwork of Ife, on the heritage of Ife, on the provenance of Ife, I keyed into it, and then we started in 2015. And 10 years, my dream of 20 years came to reality because now we've been able to unravel a lot about the technology of Ife, the art of Ife, the provenance of Ife, and what Ife stood for among the nation. Now today we can see, as you can see from the porcelain pavement, the stone pavement that we have, and most especially the building that we have, which we call the demonstration hall, for people to look at the pavement, for us to project the history and development of Ife, the trajectory of how Ife developed, and how we came about this pavement from when Frank Willett started, and though the pavement that we can see there. And then from our own excavations in 2015 that we have. And most importantly is that this project has helped us to train more archaeologists, to train students who may not have the interest and the thing from this project. They got the interest and started their PhD. Some at least we have about 3 or 4 of them who have finished their PhD. And we're having colleagues and students from outside the country, from US, from Britain, from France, that they've been coming to Ife to learn about our culture and to use our culture to attain their academic career. So it has been a very great thing for me.
Professor Gerard Schwinn, in his remark, commended the team members for their effort in carrying out the research and described the experience as a perfect success.
And about our objectives in this project, I think we have not yet met all the objectives that were ours. Every 4 years we kind of rewrite the project with new objectives. This time is about understanding the use of space, it is about understanding the architecture of ancient Ife, and we have not yet fully understood what is going on here. So there will be more work needed, and there will be more questions that we'll be asking, and hopefully more answers that we'll get. Now, the contribution of this project to the development of archaeology in Nigeria, I think there are several ways we achieve that. First, by employing volunteers who are all graduates from Department of Archaeology, and therefore learning here, creating a network, learning some new methods, being part of international projects that will help them developing their own careers, and hopefully to spread interest for archaeology in this country. And also, I think here is the first time, I think, in this country where people would have access to an archaeological sites this way that has been excavated, where they will see actually what lays under their feet, all right, where they would have a direct vision of what is going on here in Ife under the surface. And so I hope that this is also help other sites to do the same and to present, actually, to be able to introduce themselves to the public and gain the interest of a larger public.
Ife Sungbo Archeological Project team members were celebrating their 10 years of success on the project. In Ile Ife, Abdul Fattah Owolabi, Ncmm News.